You know when a recipe is so good and you make it twice in 1 week? Yeah, today's that recipe. Today is not just about cooking, it's about making something that feels like home. Today we're making honey cake. And since I can't find my cake pans, we're making honey cupcakes. Yay! So, it's basically, when I first searched this, my mom was like, hey, she was like, hey, can you make this? And I was like, sure. And it was so good that I made it yesterday and I'm making it again today. Can you believe how fast 2026 is flying by? It's already February, goodness. Anyways, put on our glasses and let's get baking. Make sure you guys try to find Teddy hidden throughout the video. So, to make honey cake, you're going to need cooking spray, 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/2 stick of butter, 1/2 cup of butter or 1 stick, 1 cup of honey, 3 large eggs, 1/4 teaspoon almond extract, and 1/2 cup of sour cream. The sour cream, trust me. You don't have sour cream, I think you can use mayonnaise. I don't know, but we have sour cream. And then with powdered sugar for serving and a drizzle of honey. You're gonna need a whole cup of honey, 3 eggs. So, you see all the honey in front of me? It's all gonna be used because you're gonna need a lot of honey to make a honey cake. And I actually made some the other day. I'd love to show you, but guess what? They're gone. This recipe makes about 15 honey cupcakes. More or less, depending on if you stretch it or if you make them denser. And the cook time is 15 to 22 minutes, depending on if you make mini cupcakes, if you make large cupcakes, if you make ones, if you fill them up to the top, fill them up a little bit. You could even do an actual cake. You bake it for 30 to 35 minutes. Let's get started. Okay, we're gonna start preheating our oven to 350, so let's go do that. Oh wait. We're gonna start with our flour mixture. So you're going to need all-purpose flour, or you can use unbleached or bleached flour for this recipe. The looks don't matter. And you're just going to fluff your flour, and then never ever just pour your flour in. You're gonna fluff it and scoop it scoop by scoop. It's tedious, but you're gonna need 2 cups, so let's fast forward this. And in a separate bowl, we're gonna mix that to those 2 cups of flour, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. Baking soda and baking powder are not the same thing. Make sure you're also, I don't know, I pointed at the microwave. Make sure you are also put your butter out so that it can soften. And last but not least, you are gonna add salt. It says 1/2 teaspoon. I'm not gonna measure, I'm just gonna go with my heart until my ancestors tell me that's enough, my child. This is freshly cracked sea salt. Might have added a little bit too much. You can never have too much salt in a cake, right? And you're gonna whisk that together. Next, get a medium-sized bowl. That was a small-sized bowl. Now we're gonna get a medium-sized bowl. And this is where the fun comes in. Add your butter. Cream your butter for about 30 seconds. And then put your butter to the side. And this is the hard part. Honey. We need a whole cup of honey, so. Okay guys, now we're going to whip together the honey. I finally got a cup. And you're gonna whip it with the butter. It should look just like this. Okay guys, it should look at this consistency. Oh, it looks so good. After that, you guys are gonna add in 3 eggs, 1 at a time. Next, you're gonna add in your almond extract, about 1/4 of a teaspoon. And then, you're going to finally add 1/2 cup of sour cream. Okay. Now we're going to add in our flour mixture in halves, just 1/2 at a time. Okay guys, so now you're just going to scoop your batter into your cupcakes and then bake for 15 to 22 minutes.